Hello, Venango County PSSA team. Normally, they tell us to have a Blackboard meeting before we get together for the week of PSSA testing. I know everyone's schedules are a bit different, and it ends up being that a lot of people end up having to watch a recording anyways. And we, for the most part, have all worked together before. So rather than trying to find a time that works for most people but still doesn't work for everyone, I decided to just send a recording instead. Arrival times, 8 o'clock on Monday morning. Everyone should be there. They should have the doors unlocked for us by 8 o'clock on Monday morning. So Monday morning, 8 o'clock. I'm going to say a little bit later the rest of the week. 8:15 probably the remainder of the week. We're not going to have as much setup to do for the rest of the weeks. So 8 o'clock on Monday. A little bit later, you can plan on sleeping in for a little bit the rest of the week. Students arrive at 9:30, by 9:30. I stress that in my email to them. Hopefully they listen. 9:30 they get there, and then we can get everything started and get moving. I sent what subject you're going to teach or going to administer along with the DFAs earlier this week. Please take a look at the DFA, the directions for administration for your grade level, the grade level that you're working with. Those are similar to last year. Page numbers, that sort of thing might have changed. Similar, but still I want you to be familiar with it, so please look through it. Don't worry about printing them out. I actually have enough DFAs for everyone this year, so we should be good with that. But do bring like quiet activities for your students that are appropriate for your grade level. I have some Game Informer magazines that I'm a video game guy. I got the Mario Brothers t-shirt on. I have some Game Informer magazines probably appropriate for your 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, but younger than that, probably not. So if you have younger kids, bring something for them. Even if you have older kids, they might not all be into video games. So bring something for them as well. None of you have a group that's too big, so a few activities should be all you need. Actively monitor while the test is going on. Don't just sit there. Don't have your cell phone out. The students can't have cell phones. You're going to need to collect the cell phones from the students. Lead by example. Don't have your cell phone out during administration. But actively monitor the students. Make sure that they're working in the right section. You can't give too many hints to them. You can't give any hints to them. You can restate directions though to the entire group. If they're working in the wrong section, you can address that issue. Whenever they're coding their names, make sure that they're coding correctly. Make sure that their names are legible. You can't tell them if they're writing an essay. You can't say, "Hey, I can't read this." You actually shouldn't be looking close enough to see what they're writing on their essays. But whenever they're coding their names, you can say, "Hey, could you make that a little bit more clear? That's going to be tough for the office to read." Never leave your test unattended. Wherever you go, the tests go. You're their babysitter, so never leave a student or a test unattended. And make sure to bring a snack for lunch. There's the sheets right up the road, but again, you can't leave your students or your tests unattended, so you can't say, "Hey guys, sit here with the test while I go run to get something at sheets." Don't do that. Make sure that everything's attended and covered at all times, so that means bringing a lunch with you. You could maybe stop at Sheets and get your MTO before you come in. But that's it. Really, 350 Front Street, Franklin is the address. Most of you have been there before, so you know where you're going. It's a church. It's Grace United Methodist Church of Rockview or Rocky something. But it's 350 Front Street. If you go to it, you'll see a church there. That's it. But that's it. We'll count this as our meeting. So thanks for joining for the meeting, and have a great day. I'll see you guys next week.